This is a Pearce-Simpson DF-765 direction finding receiver that would commonly be used in marine applications. Very good for direction finding. It has three bands: the long wave band, the AM broadcast band, and then it has one shortwave band that covers generally the low part of the range. To use this for direction finding, the first thing that you have to do is set these compass points, this outer ring here, so that it's oriented properly. In the case of where this radio is sitting right now, north is pretty much off to that direction. That means west is over here, and you can see this W right here. So if it needs to be changed, you just move this whole thing around until you get the compass points properly oriented. This meter down here is what we will use to in order to adjust this antenna to see where what direction the transmitter is from where we are. So I'm going to turn the radio on here. I'm set to a local station, and we have basically this meter is pegged, so it's not going to do us any good because that station is so strong. We have an RF gain control here, which I'm going to turn down so that the pointer is about mid-scale. And then what I do is I start to peak it, and I've got to cut the RF gain down some more as we get closer to the station. So keep doing that until we get a meter reading kind of in the middle of the range. And so what I do is I turn this antenna so that I get a peak reading, and sure enough, this particular station is virtually due north of me, and so this arrow right here is pretty close to the N, so that's what we would expect. There should be another local station here.
Episodes was when you were running around trying to stump people and you were betting. You got yourself
okay, so I gotta,
because you met your match. I think you ended up doubling down. I think you even lost your wife in a bet that
okay,
year.
and so that's the peak for that station, which is a little bit north of west, which is exactly where we would expect that station is located. If by cranking the RF gain up, I can also do some stations that are some distance away.
Right now I would probably lean towards the Pittsburgh Penguins.
This is a station in Louisville, and so I can adjust, and sure enough, we're pretty close to the west point there, which is what we would expect. Louisville is west of here. Another this is a very strong station in Louisville here. I crank the RF gain down a little bit, and it peaks a little bit north of west. This transmitter site is slightly north of the previous station. I can also go to the long wave band here, and there's an aviation beacon on about 340 kilohertz. It's beacon GN, and that's what it's sending in Morse code over and over, is just the letters GN. And so I can peak for that, and it's indicating that it's pretty much northwest of here, which is exactly correct based on the location of that beacon. There's a whip antenna here for any shortwave listening. I'm making this video in the daytime, but last night I was able to hear some hams on 80 meters. The radio has a BFO by turning it over to that switch position there. So that is the Pearce-Simpson DF-765. I bought this on eBay from a gentleman here locally. It's in such good shape that it looks like it may never have actually been used in a marine application. I had to rebuild the battery box, but otherwise it's a good working receiver.